What's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we returned to the Awakening Wood and reunited with the Blue Pikmin. Not only that, we also conquered the Bulblax Kingdom and toppled Emperor Bulblax, obtaining the Scorch Guard in the process. For day 7, we will return to the Perplexing Pool, because I want to explore the second cave here. I should also mention that with the Blue Pikmin under our command, we essentially have free reign over the entire game, so we can go wherever we want. To start things off, let's bring out the blues. All of them are leaves. That will have to change. I'm going to quickly dismiss the blues, and I'm going to bring out exactly 45 yellows with Olimar only. Why am I doing that, you might ask? It's simple. I only want 45 yellow Pikmin with me when we explore the cave. I want to make sure everyone is all ready to go without needing to go back to base in order to switch Pikmin. It's just going to take a lot of time, and time is not something I have. At least, not with the treasures I want to collect for today. One of them in particular is going to require a tremendous amount of effort, because I want to collect at least 2 treasures for today. But one of them, or at least both of them I should say, are spread pretty far apart. To start things off, we'll need to make sure everyone is all flowered up, and that's where these eggs are going to come in. All right, very nice, very generous. Quite a few eggs having 2 drops of nectar. Except not everybody got flowered, and that's unfortunate. No matter. There is a pile of rocks close by that we can use instead. Honestly, the more flowers we have for today, the better things will be. Alright. So let's make sure that everyone gets flowered up this time. You understand? Alright. It looks like we're good. With Olimar's squadron, we're going to head in the same direction we just took Louie. But instead of turning, we're going to keep going in the direction that we're going. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Trust me on this. This will save us a lot of time later. Olimar's squadron is going to get to work on that electric gate, because behind that electric gate is the location of the second cave. Meanwhile, Louie's group is going to carry both of these ravenous Whiskerpillars back to base. Now, we want to dismiss the squadron and only take some of the yellows with us. Not all of them, but some. If you remember this area from the first Pikmin game, you'll know that it's exactly the same area we found the UV lamp in the distant spring. But instead of recovering a lamp that gives you a tan, we will instead be recovering a pickle jar lid. Not really a fair trade if you ask me. I mean, what good is a pickle jar lid when compared to something that gives you a nice tan? Oh well, I guess we can't have everything. What are you guys doing? Come on! This is no time to be slacking off. All right, fellas, up and at 'em. Let's get back to work. And it looks like Olimar's group just finished. So what we're gonna do is we're going to throw all of Olimar's yellows back up to the ledge. And they're going to wait here until we have finished all of our other tasks. That way we can just grab them as we head to the cave. We don't really need to worry about this specific yellow Wally block, He can't reach the yellows from where he is.
Louie.
As for Louie, we're going to need his help in order to build a bridge. Or rather, we'll need the blues' help. And how far are the yellows? Oh, they just reached the ship. Very nice. Worth 100 Pokos, we have the Gherkin Gate. I have no idea what a gherkin is, but I bet it's related to pickles. I don't know why I said that, but something tells me it is. That was the easy treasure of the two. The other one is gonna be a little tough. And that's because it's kind of out of the way. In fact, it's in this general area. There are some enemies we'll have to deal with. Namely, these shearwigs. And it doesn't look like they're gonna separate. But is there one more? I wonder. Oh yes, there is one more. All right, that's that. So let's grab these guys and haul them back to base. The reason why we're using the yellows to bring them back is because we'll need the blues to build the bridge. All right, that is that, and we're done here. All right, let's disband the squadron and get the blues, because we have a Wollywog to take out. Wollywogs are a little tougher, at least in my opinion, while they're in the water, because it can be a little hard to see your Pikmin in the water. Right, a little bit more, and there we have it. Very nice indeed. And we're not going to have the blues take this back. Come on, you're helping too. No, instead we need you to help us with this bridge. And I hate to leave Wollywogs to go to waste, so we'll carry this one back as well. Now the big question is, where's Olimar? Oh, he's close by. Excellent. That actually works out very well for us. Because all we really need to do is wait until the yellows finish their business. The treasure that we are after for today is behind an electric gate. And obviously only the yellows can knock it down. And we're a little over halfway done for the day. So all we can really do is wait until both of these things are absorbed, and now we'll get to work. Excellent. Okay. Using the bridge the blues built, we'll need to throw the yellows overhead. But we aren't quite done with the blues. We'll still need them in order to actually bring back the treasure. Oh, a Honeywisp is here. Actually didn't know about that. All right. You guys are going to go over here. Come on, stop idling around. You're helping too. And with the help of Olimar, we have to maneuver the Pikmin around in order to destroy this electric gate. Now this is going to take a little bit of time. And yeah, I'm starting to run out of time. We'll also need to keep the blues on standby. So while the yellows are knocking down the gate, I'm going to take the opportunity to share some interesting facts about Pikmin 2. This game, in my opinion, has had quite an unusual lifespan. The game was first released back in 2004, and for whatever reason, it's highly sought after by collectors. Some copies of the game have even sold for $800 on eBay. I'm not joking. For whatever reason, it's in real high demand. Pikmin 2 was even brought to the e-reader on the Game Boy Advance. Now, for those of you who don't know, the e-reader was a peripheral that was for the Game Boy Advance. You would swipe cards and it would add different features to certain games. And although it performed relatively well in Japan, it was a commercial flop in North America. So it wasn't on the shelves for very long. But Pikmin 2 did make it to the e-reader in the form of a game called Pikmin 2E. Pikmin 2E was only released in Japan, and it featured 3 special mini-games that stood alone. It had no way of connecting to Pikmin 2 on the GameCube. Okay, get out of the water, you guys. And now we're going to have these guys swim across. Come on, you can make it. Very nice. All right. Using the blues, we can now get to the treasure. But back to what I was saying about the e-reader games. Pikmin 2E contained 3 special puzzle games. One of them involved you trying to pluck as many Pikmin as possible in a certain time. Pretty similar to challenge mode of Pikmin 1. Another game involved you trying to lead Pikmin to the end of an obstacle course. And the third minigame involved Olimar altering platforms in order to reach the research pod. But since it was only released in Japan, Pikmin 2E is also highly sought after by collectors. And I find this really interesting because there were a bunch of e-reader peripherals that were released in Japan that North America never saw, including certain events in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. I mean, those events were how you got Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Deoxys. So it's just sort of fascinating to research. All right, with the yellows, with the blues carrying back the treasure. Oh, I forgot those skitter leaves were there. I wasn't looking where I was going. We'll need to take out 20 purples because we're going to need them as well for the upcoming cave. All right, go. And the blues have brought back the second treasure. Excellent with a capital E. Worth 140 Pokos, we have the optical illustration. It's a pasta sauce lid. And how appropriate, because I love ragu pasta sauce. Okie dokie. All 23 Pikmin are back in the onion. And with the purples at our side, we're all ready to explore the next cave. And it looks like that mold is regenerating. So sadly, we won't have the luxury of obtaining more purple sprays. But that's okay. That doesn't bother me one bit. All 65 Pikmin are in our squadron, and we've got a honey wisp, who was not kind enough to provide us with more sprays. Oh well. Interesting. My odor detectors are reacting. A strong scent wafts from that hole. I am a machine, so rating scents is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know. You are both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it is like to drool. Okay. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we're going to explore the Glutton's Kitchen. See you guys next time!